Oscar jokes, the Oscars jokes. March 2014. Frozen, about a girl who turns everything into ice. Or, in layman's terms, Kim Novak's plastic surgeon. Y'all need to stop hating on Farrell's hat. It only takes Jennifer Lawrence in a little red dress to destroy my self-esteem. Kim Novak's cheeks are frozen. Dear Academy, I have never seen so many people with Botox in one room in my life. February 2013. 2012 Oscars didn't feature any Best Song performances. So this year, they're apparently making up for it by performing every song, ever. And the 2013 Oscar for Best Adapted Hairline goes to John Travolta. This year's Oscars are just like Zero Dark 30. We know how it's gonna end, but let's all pretend it's suspenseful. The fact that the audience cringed at a Lincoln's death joke tells us everything we need to know about the Academy. February 2011. Q. What was the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences' lone regret this year? A. That Melissa Leo didn't suffer from the same condition that won Colin Firth an Oscar. Q. What will the Academy do after failing to reach a younger demographic with this year's show? A. Hire Roman Polanski to direct next year's show. Q. What does James Franco have to say about his performance as host of this year's Oscars? A. Fuck the Yale News. Q. What's more talked about than Natalie Portman baby bump during her acceptance speech? A. The rumors that Lady Gaga was going to pop out of her belly. Q. Why was Sarah Palin upset that The King's Speech won the Oscar for Best Motion Picture? A. Because even though she was looking at England from her Fox News office in New York, she didn't see it coming. March 2010. Q. Why did President Obama take his family to see Avatar in 3D on New Year's Eve? A. He wanted to know what it's like for something with a really expensive budget to actually have success. Q. What's worse than Sandra Bullock's acting in The Blind Side? A. Gaba Yuri Sidib telling Yo Mama So Fat jokes. Q. Why are 10 films nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars? A. The award ceremony wasn't long and boring enough. A U.S. Army sergeant, claiming the film is about his life, has sued the makers of Oscar-nominated film The Hurt Locker days before the Academy Awards. In related news, John McCain sued the producers of the film Year One. February 2009. Q. What is the difference between Slumdog Millionaire and Slimeball Millionaire? A. Slimeball Millionaire is a movie about Bernard Madoff. Q. How is the bad economy affecting this year's Oscars? A. This year's Oscar gift bag is a bucket of KFC. Q. How will you immediately know if The Curious Case of Benjamin Button wins Best Picture? A. The Academy has agreed that if it wins Best Picture, it will win it as the first award of the evening, while winning an unimportant technical category to close the night. Q. What film sequel about a black gay activist is sure to win an Academy Award next year? A. Chocolate Milk. Q. Why is it ironic that Heath Ledger beat Robert Downey Jr. for the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor? A. Robert Downey Jr. won the Oscar for Superior Drug Taker earlier in the evening. Q. Why are workers' unions upset with the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences? A. They just found out that they outsourced their award show to India. February 2008. Q. Why is There Will Be Blood George W. Bush's favorite movie? A. Because it's about the heartless con man who's obsessed with finding oil. Q. What's the significance behind Oscar's 80th birthday? A. It automatically qualifies him as the front-runner for the Republican nomination. Q. What was the movie There Will Be Blood originally about? A. A morbid story about the Democratic primary presidential campaign. February 2006. Q. How did George Clooney come up with the title for the movie Good Night and Good Luck? A. It's the way he also ends all of his dates. Q. Who was this year's $1 million baby? A. Who knows? But I'd ask Angelina Jolie. Q. Why is Capote such a groundbreaking film? A. It proves that not all gay people are virile cowboys. Q. Why couldn't Bjork be at this year's Oscars? A. Because she was trying on her Oscar dress and Dick Cheney shot her. Q. Why did box office patrons go to the movies in 2006? A. To escape from everyday problems such as terrorism, Munich, racism, crash, corruption, Capote, and censorship. Good night, good luck. Q. Why is it not fair for a gay cowboy to win an Oscar? A. Because he was already with one last night. Q. Why did Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal leave the 2006 Oscars? Disappointed. A. Because the only gifts they received were from the Christian right. Goodie bag. Q. Why is the 2006 Oscars a microcosm of the real world? A1. Once again the gay left, Brokeback Mountain, lost to a racist right. Crash. A2. The best Democratic speech, Clooney, was given in a supporting role. Carrie Edwards. A3. At the end of the day everyone just wants to be a pimp, 3-6 Mafia. Q. Why is the Christian right steamed? A1. Because people were told that geishas were the best dressed. A2. The flamboyant director who tricked two straight guys into having sex won. A3. A gay guy who glorified murder, Capote, was idolized. A4. None of the above, the Christian right is always steamed. The Oscars is the one time of year where you can see all your favorite stars at once without paying money to the Democratic Party. And it's fun for the stars as well, this is the only time they can actually vote for a winner. Miscellaneous. Q. How many members of the Academy does it take to screw in a light bulb? A. Depends on when the light bulb was released. If it was before November, none. They won't even give it a chance to shine. Q. Why did the member of the Academy cross the road? A. To get to the art house cinema across the street. Q. Did you see the movie about the hot dog? A. It was an Oscar wiener. Q. What does 2002 Oscar-winning Best Actress Halle Berry have in common with a smartphone? A. They are both hot blackberries. Today wartime President Obama accepts the Nobel Peace Prize. In related news, Paris Hilton accepted the Oscar for Best Actress. Asterisk Oscar bar jokes asterisk. A member of the Academy walks into a bar. Bartender, he says, give me a drink. Bartender asks, what'll you have? Academy member says, something not too high budget, released later in the year, has not too much action or comedy, and takes itself very seriously. Bartender punches him in the face. Oscar Yo Mama jokes. Yo Mama is so Oscar-worthy that she was in a Holocaust movie. Yo Mama is so Oscar-worthy that she was in a movie that only her mama saw. Yo Mama is so Oscar-worthy that when she saw the NC-17, under 17 not admitted, sign, she went home and got 16 friends. Yo Mama is so Oscar-worthy that she took a glass to see the Gus Van Sant film Milk.